Howdy cowdies, weekly walkabout time at the collector. Hope you're going good. I've been bloody busy again. I've got heaps more cool stuff. All the nice little Chinese carvings, chops and Buddhas and vases and turtles. This nice little signed glass rabbit there. It's really nice big presentation box. And a nice collection of medals pertaining to Major R.L. Batten. There you go, and it's him sort of hanging out just on the right-hand side of MacArthur in that photograph there. It's just a really nice lot, and all the paperwork about him as well. Some nice bits of silver, little bracelets, I think, from Chester. Those two sort of stylised birds, salt and pepper shakers, are really quite nice. No bloody marks on them anywhere to tell us anything. They just need a clean. All right, what else have we got? A couple of nice black little sheepskin rugs. They've got their nice labels underneath them. This is pretty cool, the big Yates sort of point-of-sale seed bank, I guess. It's out of an old hardware store or something like that. And in the back there's all little drawers and things like that. A couple of them are missing. It is pretty cool. We've got the nice big sort of heavy-weighted floss-style arc lamp. There it is. It's an absolute ripper of a bit. It's in great condition with a nice big black marble heavy base. Nice little retro coffee table, I think made by British Furniture in North Fitzroy. Cool little sort of retro cane swivel tub chair with that heavy weighted metal sort of pedestal base. There's a little bit sort of here and there, but it's not too bad, all things considered. We've got the nice Art Deco grandfather clock. Collection of decorative sort of oil paintings on canvases. Some nice men's sort of jackets and coats. This green one's an absolute ripper. All right, ladies' sort of bags, hat boxes. Nice collection of books. There's all sorts of gear in amongst. Hollywood, history of the motor car. This superstar books, nice big sort of poster book of old film stars. And lots of books on Rolls-Royce, Bentleys and other sort of cars. Kids' toys. There's some great old plastic toy cars in amongst there as well. More sort of toys and other stuff. Signed cricket back, Dennis Lilly and somebody else. It's pretty cool, this little sort of turtle there made out of a coconut shell. There's other nice little sort of tin toys. An unopened packet of Hamish and Andy's gravy flavoured chips and Lamington flavoured chips. Now, why does that not surprise me? I wouldn't think, like, really? Lamington flavoured chips? But anyway, there's other cool toys. Batman, pinball machine, handicap. All these little sort of tins and sort of other little figures and big jigsaw puzzles and Simpsons games. Bobblehead Bill Clinton. I could have said something, but I'll leave that. We've got the nice big terracotta roof finials. All right, we've got some good comics and other sort of ephemera, heaps of Simpsons stuff, Futurama, Supernova, Daredevil #1s in amongst there, and some Mad magazines and comics. Ladies' accessories, some good quality bags and stuff. This is a good lot. The AFX Aurora data control or something it is, slot car set. There's 3 cars. One of them's they're all sort of Formula 1 races, but the Data Race Control Centre. One of them's the Tyrrell 6-wheeler, but it is a bit as found. There's a little black one that was in good nick, looked like an old Lotus or something like that. Some nice Lucci LED Lux lamps. Little touch lamps are really quite nice, just really good quality. Big collection of framed pictures, a couple of paintings in amongst and prints and stuff. Nice little cabinet. Some good camera gear, binoculars, cameras and other stuff. A little iPod and some other sort of modern gear. Nice little collection of boxes, little carved bone, this nice little Mexican silver and the Russian lacquer. Some commemorative coins. 800 silver-handled cutlery. Some more nice little bits in that Temple Bar cigarette case. And we've got a nice retro 7-piece dining suite. It's in really good condition. The big Sky Watcher telescope. Nice little 1930s dressing table with the sort of wing mirrors there. And here's a nice modern display cabinet. He's an absolute ripper. We've got some good cricket gear with the old Slazenger V cricket bat in amongst there, the Panther. There's all good pads and stuff and a good lot of golf clubs. What else have we got? That's not in the sale. So books, some nice sort of old woolen rugs and things like that, which will come in handy, give us a couple of hours. Some good carpenter's planes, model boats, mixed group lot with these nice old sort of leather mittens, this nice woolen equestrian vest. There's other hats and accessories and sort of guitar and sort of other pins and badges. DKNY watch. There's all sorts of gear in amongst there. What else have we got? Dolls and doll's house furniture and stuff. Military gear, including that nice bayonet. Toys, the Collingwood cushion, the Eda footy cushion on the back of it there. It's a little bit chewy up the top, but that's all right. It's cool, the big tin toy Santa Fe, and there's another nice loco over the back. James Flood book of, I think, vintage motorcycles. What's in here? Another nice little collection of ladies' accessories and stuff. The Michael Kors watch. All right, another Ray-Ban sunglasses. They just need a screw on one of the arms. Inflatable raft with 2 pairs of oars. A tennis ball throwing machine, which does work. We just set it up and then put BJ in front of it and just flung tennis balls at it. No, we didn't really, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Good big lot of CDs and DVDs, some good obscure stuff in amongst. And we've got heaps of model kits, unmade model kits in the auction this week. So this is a nice group. These are all sort of commercial airliners, Douglas DC-90, McDonnell Douglas DC-10, DC-3 Dakota. All right. What else have we got? Nice little Philco radio, kind of like the yellow painted scales. Nice little pair of the white wicker tables with the lamps. And then we've got the kids' table and chairs with the trunks. And that's that big Skywatcher telescope thing again. Got some bloody sort of medicinal heat lamp thing or something. Little Mobo sort of rolling rocking horse is a ripper. We've put it with the little trike. It's got the little dumper on the back. Nice collection of stereo gear and speakers. There's some good Japanese items, little Kokeshi dolls and geishas and other stuff in amongst as well. Then we've got big lots of crystal, glass, nice big collection of oriental ceramics, carved wooden panels. There's a nice big print of a wood block, like a kabuki print. It's not a wood block, it's a print of one. And this is a nice lot of Stewart and other crystal with these lovely sort of big tall fern leaf, I think, pattern wine glasses, wooden items, pokerwork, Victorian box darning, mushrooms. Nice big lot of brass and copperware, kind of like this little Egyptian sort of little diorama, and you've got this nice big candlestick on this sort of weighted gimbal mount. All right, and we've got the fish china. I think that looks to be a set, I think, of German. That's a big Johnson Brothers platter and the pair of the other larger size plates as well. All of these model kits have been partly made up. Alright, then we've got more good doll's house furniture and stuff. There's some great sort of retro gear in amongst here. There's a great little made in Japan little TV, little tin toy TV. There's a really cool little red wing-backed little lounge suite in amongst there as well. There you go, the ghost chair. It's just a good little lot. Grandfather clock. As new 50s sort of dressing table set. Buzz Lightyear and some comics. Korak, the son of Tarzan. All right, and some more nice ladies' glow mesh accessories, all sort of boxed and packaged. We've got some sort of medicinal things in amongst here. Great lot of cassette tapes. Great lot. The Clash, Combat Rock, Akka Daka, Midnight Oil, Hoodoo Gurus, The Church, The Beatles, Neil Young, Hendrix, Frank Zappa, The Doors, The Cranberries. Heaps of good stuff. Spice Girls, Pearl Jam, Guns N' Roses, Cold Chisel, and 1927. But there's lots of good stuff. Combat Rock, fantastic album. And there's a little tape player, but that's as found. It's the cassettes, the rippers. Good old Meccano set here. There's some nice little, great, really like the little Meccano tin. All right, it's a nice big lot. We've got the big fiberglass frame ladder, which is bloody massive. We've put that with the nice wall-mountable sort of fire hose with a nice big copper and brass nozzle on it. And we've got some nice little paintings this week. Oh, I can't remember who this is, but it's on the back. Shane Ambrum. Little Aboriginal oil painting. He's a nice little one there, unusual shape. Beryl Armstrong, pretty typical little colourful flowers. The Lorna Lord watercolour. Ripper Johnny Taylor, big mixed media. Really cool thing. And you can see it's all sort of raised like 2 bloody inches off the top of the other bits, and it's all stuck together. Fantastic thing. Artist unknown, it's signed Fong, dated 2002. It's a really nice little watercolour or ink, Oriental ink. She's fantastic. And then there's this fantastic little Emma Mini boy. She just live around the corner. The threshing machine. Cracking piece. Absolute ripper. You can see that the mount is discoloured and it's starting to creep into the watercolour a little bit. So I reckon it needs to be sort of reframed, remounted. But it's a lovely bit. Signed lower left, and it's nice with all the details on the mount as well. It's just an absolute little ripper. Great painter, and this is a bloody nice little example. What else have we got? A Tibetan tanker. Got some more unmade 80s classic car model kits. The Lamborghini Countach, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Plus the Trans Am Firebird. That's an absolute ripper. All right. Then we've got the big vintage Millennium Falcon. It's missing a couple of parts, but you get some bonus Star Wars comic books and other stuff to go with it as well. And then we've got unmade model kits. These are all sort of like ground crew, NATO pilots, refueling set, Navy flight deck crew. And then we've got these 4 together as one lot. They're all Russian. So the MiG, the Aleutian, the MiG Foxbat, and the little Polikarpov I-16. All right, various scales like 172, 148 and stuff like that. Poor Miss Piggy. She's seen better days. She's fantastic though. She's got an original dress. Humphrey works. Felix works. And this is my favourite, the fantastic little pull-along pussycat. It's a great little group lot. More model kits of the World War II bombers and seaplanes with the big PBY-5 Catalina. All right, you got 2 more classic cars, the Bentley Blower with the supercharger on the front. Where's Mr. Steed when you need him? And the nice Jag SS100, tribal necklace, big fire extinguisher. This is more sort of, these are all helicopters and hovercrafts. Once again, all unmade. Beferi Rotodyne, Sikorsky's. All right, little Iroquois bell in amongst them. This big BHC hovercraft as well. Went on one of them once across the English Channel. It was rough as guts, and I just remember I was like 5 years old, just ralphing everywhere. All right, little box Japanese tin toy Bandai, battery-operated Volksy. It is in mint condition. It's got the driver still in there. Little sunroof works. The box is good as well. Some good old boxing and wrestling magazines. Fantastic little Stife pull-along, sort of wacky wheel little dog as well. We've got the nice footy-shaped clock radio and a good collection of Beatles records, all Australian, Revolver, with the Beatles, Sgt. Pep's, Rubber Soul, and then Please Please Me. I think the Please Please Me is only a mono pressing. Unmade Empire Strikes Back snow speeder. Poor old Dak. And then we've got a nice lot as well of the made-up unmade model kits again, the Zack Speed Ford Capri, one of the coolest cars ever, the Lancia Stratos and the Ferrari. This is nice. Briggs smoking tobacco, wooden sort of lidded jar, when a fella needs a friend. It's just a really nice bit. Nice big hand-painted didgeridoo. Another nice big sort of tribal necklace. I think it's made out of cow's teeth or horse's teeth, I can't remember. But it's in the catalogue. It's just a ripper of a big bit. Some nice gas masks. This is cool, a sort of retro coronation wear, dupe-right little sort of tea set in there. Another mixed lot of records, Neil Young Zuma. We've got Liao Bang sings, thank goodness he does. King Earl Boogie Band, George Harrison, All Things Must Pass, which is a pretty good thing, like 3 records. Percussion, The Cars, Chuck Berry, so it's a good mixed lot. These are good, all the Disney comics. Good motorbike books, the Indian, the Iron Redskins, a ripper all about the Indian. All right, then we've got some more sort of experimental jets and rocket ship model kits, all unmade. the Bell X1, which was the first thing to get through Mark 1, and how cool's that X3 Stiletto? It's kind of appropriately named, really, isn't it? A couple of nice bits of glass, some Guy Boyd, another big model kit, the RB36 Peacemaker. He's a ripper. So it's got 6 turning and 4 burning. So you got the 6 prop engines and you got the 4 jets on either side as well. Really cool big thing. Another great model kit, the Mazda RX-7 Cafe Racer. Nice little lot of Japanese ceramics and this nice little metal sort of horse as well. It's quite heavy. All right. A little group like Carnival Glass Chinese. Brownie Downing. It's a shame this little bloody novelty chamber pot's broken, but you can see a couple of chips are in there. All right. Some good little 5-pack of Australian comics. Number 11 Justice League. We put with some wrestlers. Another little lot of cassettes, including musical times tables with some really cool old, Pioneer headphones. Good little lot of dolls. Then we've got a mixed lot with this old wooden lawn bowls, the Boab nut. There's a nice old daguerreotype in the back as well. All right. Another group lot of metalware, the little Kewpie. Photo frame's lovely, and the prawn's really cool. We all like the prawn. A really nice lot of tarot cards with other sets of cards, table, cigarette lighter, and a bibble. Carved stone and some other sort of metalwares. Royalty stuff, including the nice little money box and that car grill badge. The Lockheed Hudson unmade model kit. Pretty cool plane that we had up in New Guinea and stuff. A skull-shaped telephone with a nice little 80s wall-mountable one and some cards. A couple of big rig unmade model kits. The Mac DM800 mixer and the Peterbilt wrecker. And then what else have we got? We've got this nice big lot of blue and white down the bottom here. There's a mixed lot, modern Japanese, vintage English. It's pretty sort of early, sort of 19th, if not earlier, 19th century Chinese one over the back. It's got a little chip out of the top there. All right, then we've got some more good quality china. Wedgwood, Royal Albert, Royal Dalton, Ladro. All right, there's a nice mixed lot. A couple of cool motorbike model kits. Wayne Gardner's Honda NS500 and Mike Halewood's replica Ducati. Nice old chromolithograph, about 1895, featuring the various African races, all with the details underneath as well. It's a lovely bit. Nice collection of Victorian glass. You got the drink set with the hand-painted stag and that nice ruby glass vase. Ostrich egg lamp with a nice little wooden and inlaid box. We've got the signed book by Duncan Hamilton, Touch Wood. Fantastic little depression toy car. Really like that. 2 model kits of sort of medieval knights. Philip Graf von Hessen and Herzog Ferdinand II. There you go. And you got the unmade Ford GT 125 scaled Ford GT40. Nice bits of Royal Copenhagen. This is a lamp base. All right. And then we've got some more cool books. A to Z Australian-made motorcycles, 1893 to 1942. And we've put that with a book, Paran's Pubs, 1852 to 1988. Another cool unmade model kit of the 1924 Ace 4-cylinder motorbike. Nice little collection of glass with the pair of the Italian vases, a couple of bits of orifice, and this funny little thing. And then the last cabinet, as new Oroton ladies' bags and purses. Nice pair of Art Deco style prints. They're really nice and lovely, really nicely presented. This is quite nice, the Art Deco sort of peach frosted glass light shade. Big Makora Krosno art glass vase, Polish piece. Lovely big lump. It's quite heavy, it's quite big. Chinese hand-painted porcelain. Another nice big unmade model kit by Bandai. It's unusual to see a Bandai model kit, but the 1/16 scale Itala open wheel racer, absolute cracker of a thing, quite big as well. And here's another ripper, the 148 unmade CAC Avon Sabre. There you go. So we were building them here, Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation, but we bunged the English Avon jet engine in, and we took the American thing out and put in the Avon, and it was heaps faster. And it made the plane bigger as well by like 12 inches or something like that. Just a cool thing. decals for RAAF and RMAF. Royal Malaysian Air Force, I think. We've got some nice 30s Harley Davidson enthusiast booklets with 3 reprinted 1929 Harley Davidson Rider's Handbook. I think there's 2 from 1929 and 1 from another date. And here's another ripper as well, a little boomerang model kit. Once again, another Australian made, developed and made. Little fighter plane that we'd got happening just in World War II, but it wasn't much chop. And it made a pretty good ground attack plane. It was like a flying bulldozer, apparently. Collection of carnival glass. There's swan bowls, there's kookaburra bowls, there's a kingfisher bowl as well. Kangaroo. And now we've got this nice big heavy cut crystal 800 silver collared decanter. Really quite a nice bit of Eric Juckett with that sort of red and sort of purple mottled glaze. Big Takacs Australian pottery peacock lamp. There is a little bit of damage and there is a crack in the back, unfortunately. It's just a lovely bit. Really unusual unsigned art glass sort of abstract paperweight. It's a nice little signed art glass Swedish glass apple paperweight. You got 2 really nice Royal Copenhagen figures. Bird has been off and put back on, and I've just noticed that this little beak looks to have a little chip on it as well. I think it is a bit sharp. And then we've got the fantastic Merrick Boyd jug. It's called the Early Miners, which is a bit unusual to have a title. So it's signed there, dated 1951, and titled Early Miners up the top. It's really nice with this branch handle, and you can see the branch comes down sort of either side of the jug. All right, then as you sort of scroll around, you've got some sort of mine shaft here or something, a little fence line here and a mine shaft sticking up like that. Just a great bit of Merrick Boyd. It's in pretty good condition, no damage or anything like that on it. Just a ripper of a bit. Anyway, guys, that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Be good. Why are the bloody Collingwood playing again on a Thursday night? Anyway, see us tomorrow night.